Hey everyone, it's Shay Seeking, and welcome back to another episode of You Think You Know, but You Have No Idea. Okay, so these videos are going to be geared towards just bringing awareness to some things that we may not think about on a day-to-day basis. Some things that might be leading humanity down a or into a burning building, like King once said. I think that these things are leading us into a form of all around slavery and all around. I, I don't even know. I don't even know where we're headed with this AI and with all these things that they're trying to put out for us to think that they're cool and there's something that we actually will enjoy and need um, in order to. There's always a back end of these things that you think are so fun and innovative and new. Um, and I just want to make sure that we're aware of some of these things that many people talk about, but, like I said, everybody has some type of information. I can bring you 100 things showing you what I'm saying right now. And if you're not awake or a part of this mental um so-called rapture, then you are going to fall victim to some of these things that are being rolled out for us to play with, right? What do we always put? It's something like a trap. If we want to trap a mouse in a mouse trap, we're going to put some form of food or something in it. Same thing when it comes to a raccoon or anything else that may happen when we get up into certain people that hold certain forms of power in this world. There are said to be things and rituals and things that they have to do in order to get to a certain point, and those things may be used against or over the heads of certain people to get certain things moved and done when they're in so-called power, okay, to keep people in line, to keep them in check, right? So when I say this, for me, of course, because I've been doing the research for a couple of years, trying to figure out the best way to bring the information to people. And the best way is just to show you. And if nothing strikes, if it doesn't strike something in you to want to do more research for the betterment of the people, your family, your children, and their future, then that's up to you. For me, it's going to be ongoing. I'm always going to be talking about it and just making sure that my children are being vigilant and paying attention and just limiting some of these things that they think are for their betterment, but may be something that will lead you into some form of a trap in the future. So when it comes to these facial apps and all these things, do what you want, do what you please. This is your life. It's not mine. I'm going to do the same. But just pay attention, be vigilant. Find out as much information as you can about these things and see if it still sits right with you. A lot of us have let go of common sense, okay, and don't want to use discernment when it comes to certain things that we're inviting into our uh, world, okay? And I just think that that is so sad. It's so sad that we don't listen to that voice in our head. We've been given the perception that that's not the way to go about it. You need to go the way that mainstream, the way that these people are leading the masses. And if you want to turn around and go back, or if you want to go against the grain, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, and that these are things that are These are things that I will continue to instill in my children so that they can be vigilant in this world when I'm not around any longer. So I choose to spend my time doing tons of research, but I can give it all to you. I can lay it out. I see people doing everything and putting it out there all professionally and bringing it to you, and people disregard the information. They laugh at them. They don't want to watch the whole video. They just don't have time. So me, I'm not going to do that. If you either see it or you don't. You either see it or you don't. If you don't see it, maybe it's not meant for you to see it, but I see it and it's on my spirit. So I'm just bringing it to you so that you can view it and make your own assumptions as you may. We're just going to go ahead and play this clip real quick because I just want to show you how they use celebrities not only in Hollywood for your entertainment. They've never been there just for your entertainment purposes only. No, 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 no. Again, they use these people not to endorse things like shoes and things. They like to tell you other things and to put you on to other things as far as some of these ridiculous implants in the bottom area. Okay. And I keep telling you guys over and over again, if you really want to know the truth about Hollywood and some of these people that are claiming to be women, I call them women. Really do your own research. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That meanwhile, we're trying to be like them and we're trying to replicate what we see them do with our makeup and hair and the way we are shaped and carry ourselves and the way we deal with other women and all these other things. And the whole thing is these beings are not who you think they are. They're not what you think they are. And we turn around and look at women in general, especially in our community, okay? And we wonder why we're acting some of the ways that we're acting. Look at the role models that you've been given. All the wholesome shows that would even have maybe given you a little bit of something have been removed. And the mega stars that were on those shows that you looked up to, they have been crucified, basically, in front of the public before they leave this earth, as they exit the earth, or way before they do. It just goes that way. Okay, so there's nothing wholesome for you to look up to. And so our girls, and I'm not saying this to say that grown women can't make their own decisions and things, but when it comes to our girls, that's what I'm concerned about. They are the ones that are seeing these things that are supposed to be calling themselves something that they may not be, in that we are trying to, like I said, get the so-called look when they want to be you. They want to be you, okay? They're doing all these things in order to look like they are you. So at the end of the day, I ask you guys to re-examine Hollywood, look at the beginning of theater, look at these apps even that I'm going to show you right here today. That this guy, if you want to go ahead and check out his channel, it's Pedro V on YouTube. And just like I said, look at this image right here. This is some of the stuff that they can do with these apps and stuff that they'll have you think that is new technology. But whenever they bring something out to you and say it's new, they've already had their hands on it for years prior to. So I just think that it's important to bring this to your attention. Maybe you really didn't know, but I refuse to continue to try to get the look, okay, at some point in time, because I am a real female, and I care about other girls or young women, okay? And I think that it is just hilarious. I just think that it is hilarious. I really do. I really do. So let's go ahead and look into this. I'm at a loss for words right now. I guess that means I'm talking too much. So we're going to go ahead and look at this clip. I might come back at the end, or I'm just going to end it here. The thing I do want to say before I go is you better wake your ass up. It's time.
Hey guys, Pedro V here. So, there is a new trending challenge called the Age Challenge using the Face app to use your photos that you share to show how you might look in 10, 15, or maybe even 20 years from now. The trend started when Face app released a filter that uses artificial intelligence to alter your photos, making you look younger or older. Now, it may not be as idiotic as the ice cream lick challenge, but I believe giving these companies unlimited access to all your personal photos and camera roll is very idiotic. Since we are moving closer to the digital world, facial recognition is becoming more of our everyday lives. Let me show you how.
House lawmakers questioned Homeland Security officials at a hearing today over the department's use of facial recognition technology. Well, this follows reports that ICE and other agencies are using state driver databases for facial recognition searches to track undocumented immigrants. And some lawmakers believe that the use of the technology violates civil liberties.
Thanks to our technology, you can now open a bank account directly from a mobile app and start using it immediately. You just have to scan a photo ID, take a selfie, and our solution performs a biometric comparison between the two pictures to confirm that you are you. Nowadays, we use so many passwords that you may forget the PIN code of your payment card. But you will never forget your finger. With F-Code, you only need to place your finger on the sensor like this to validate contact or contactless payments. Moreover, it can enable secure contactless payments above the current limit of 20-30 euros without a PIN.
What we're doing is absolutely not a surveillance program. We're just replacing the evaluation and scrutiny of the physical ID with the computer algorithm.
So we don't do surveillance.
I'm Boden Myronyan, Vice President of Strategic Alliances from Equinox Payments. We will be showing you our enhanced biometric facial recognition solution featuring the Lux 8000i with the camera option. You'll be seeing an enhanced card verification method for biometric facial recognition in lieu of using a PIN.
Technology is being used to identify people when they open their phones and could be used to gain access to banking websites or to use your credit cards in the future. If you start using this in the future, when we are using our face to access things like our money and credit cards, then what we've done is pretty much handed the keys over to others. Now let me show you a quick clip of the celebrities pushing this.
Dwayne Wade, Drake, and more celebs are posting photos with an old age filter, and we're so here for it. The Internet's Face App Challenge has officially gone viral. While the app itself is nothing new, there is a fresh new viral challenge doing the rounds on the internet. Naturally, celebs are running wild with it online. So we're taking a look at some of the funniest transformations. It looks like Sam Smith will still be serving looks when he's 60. The Dancing with a Stranger singer, who sports some fierce earrings, captions the hilarious post, "Grandpa or Grandma? I'll take both." Yes, Sam, we totally agree. The Fast and Furious actors, Ludacris and Tyrese, give a taste of what the long-running franchise will look like years from now. The My Chick Bad rapper writes, "Fast and Furious, 50, and we still haven't stopped at a gas station or for diapers." The best challenger we've seen so far is our girl Iggy Azalea. While it wasn't Iggy herself who used the app on her face, a fan tweeted the Black Widow rapper, providing an insight of what Iggy would look like at 80 years old. Iggy hilariously responded in the best way, writing, "Who are we kidding? I'm white. We age like milk. This is me at 50. In this side-by-side shot shared by Dwayne Wade, we see young Dwayne versus older Dwayne, and let's be real, Gabrielle Union has nothing to worry about. Drake takes it a step further when he writes alongside his photo, "Best caption wins OVO tickets, and his fans are not holding back." One user comments, "OV old," while another follower uses one of his songs for inspiration, "Just hold on, I'm getting old." One fan optimistically looks into the future, "First candid as the newly elected mayor of Toronto." We have a feeling that we'll be seeing more of our faves taking on this challenge.
When celebrities are pushing this, we all know it comes with an agenda. Celebrities don't push this unless there is a catch involved. FaceApp was created by developers at Wireless Lab based in St. Petersburg, Russia, and is one of the most downloaded apps in the world. The terms and conditions that users must agree to in order to use the app give the company the right to modify, reproduce, and publish any of the images you manipulate using their software. Even if you uninstall the app, the company can still use your photos. Just be aware of what you are doing. Now, it may all seem harmless and all, but everything serves a purpose, and this could be used one day to eventually find us and kill us. Now, with that all being said, remain vigilant, have faith, and God bless you all.
And on that note, everything that these people do is for a reason. No matter the season, everything that they do is for a reason. And if you guys want to follow these celebrities into the abyss, go right ahead. But you can follow me, people like me, and others that are sharing the truth down the rabbit hole or into the matrix or pop that red pill so you can start to see what's really going on. Yeah. So on that note, again, I don't agree with every single thing that people say in these videos. I just wanted to bring the video forth so that you can see kind of like how they could be. It's up to you, okay, to think, to see this information and think what you want to think about it. We're just bringing things forward. That's all it is. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys soon.